Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buckeyes will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kearney. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Trojans' offense will go on the attack first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual match...
Turning it on! Quick step and go! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They use the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He'll try the left side. Breaks the tackle. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Buckeyes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this week.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Sayin, using his feet to buy time. He's going to take off. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. The extra point here would tie the game.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They'll go to the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Fowler. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down and still on his feet.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to pass, it's Fox. Get it out on the screen. Creates a little space. Hard running there. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the back. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And the defense got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And this This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Jones. And he's dragged down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's Porter. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Trying to get it to the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds his big tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. And the seam on the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 9 over Navy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Grab behind the line. It's Fowler. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kearney. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got enough for the first down. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Kearney. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Back to throw. It's Fox. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. It's now a one-point game, 14-13. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start this drive with a pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop it. With that lap,
brings it down on the right side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Dances away. Fires on the move. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jones. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it out. It's Owen. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Complete to start this drive. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Tatum. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's got it down. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Gives it to the back on the draw. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with the...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Offensively, it's first down. I can take the sack. It wasn't a huge loss. I'm still in a good situation. I got 2nd and goal. A lot of positive things still to come. The whole playbook's still at my disposal.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, if you're going to defend the slant route, you've got to be physical near the line of scrimmage. You saw that on defense there.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Ohio State! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
There he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
A strike downfield. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He caught it! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for the goal line. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Quarterback may change this route. Touchdown Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kearney. And he loses the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Tatum. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Brings him to the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely
going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Fair catch is collected after 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Got a man in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Got a lot of room to the right. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Kearney. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. The screen, he's got wheels. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play. They might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He might want another play. To the air, it's Sayin. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. No good. Guys, they didn't get the field goal there, but still a 22-point lead to work with.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. This time they'll go to the running game. He's in open space downfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. He'll do it himself. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Trojans trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Leaves it with the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense will try to get some momentum going on first and 10. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Offense gets set for second down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31. Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Working that wide receiver screen. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Timeout, USC.
Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. He'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Fox. Makes the catch, it's Matthews. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And the Trojans racing to the line in a hurry up.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to throw. It's Fox. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun. Wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Trojans.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
And the Buckeyes inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's got it! And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bringing the heat. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.